Hello friends, welcome to TD Homestead. Today is November 29th, 2024. It's the Friday after Thanksgiving and we're about to get our first real cold blast of the season. It's supposed to get down to about 25 degrees tonight, but we're going to get a good, at least a week, possibly 2 weeks of some fairly cold temps. I think the coldest one we're seeing right now is 20 degrees. It's fluctuated a little. It was saying 19. Now it's back to saying 20. We'll just have, it's going to be somewhere right around there, though, 2 nights. And so we're out here trying to get ready. It's almost dark. This here is our in-ground gold nugget loquat, and we're not planning to do anything to protect it. Survived 18 degrees last year and 16 degrees, so it's been through some colder weather and done fine. We'll just have to see how well it does, but you can see it's done a lot of growing this year. If you look at some of our older videos, we've let it grow out down here at the bottom because I'm kind of thinking that if it does get killed back, we want some growth near the ground. But you can see that trunk's starting to get fairly thick at the bottom. One odd thing is it's not blooming at all, and it's plenty old enough, I believe. Seen other people's videos and their loquats are blooming, but mine is not. Here's one of our in-ground pineapple guavas, and it's doing pretty well. And again, we're not going to protect this either. We're just going to see how it does. We got a couple in containers. We're going to keep up close by the greenhouse. We're not probably even going to put them inside the greenhouse. I might put one of them in there just in case. But so that's how this is looking tonight. I figure we'd get us a little record of how they're looking today, and then we'll get to see how they did. So all our stone fruit over here, it's not going to be bothered by it at all. So we don't got to worry about it. I will show you this one thing right here, though. It's kind of interesting. This pear tree was confused and it bloomed here in the fall. And if you look close right there, some little tiny pears trying to form there. They'll be gone after tonight, but got several of them on there. Just kind of bloomed out of sync with everything else. Let's walk over here and I'll check out the US 942 and our other pineapple guava. There's our in-ground US 942. We're not going to protect it. It should survive all this just fine, we're hoping. And there's our other in-ground pineapple guava. It's a lot smaller than the other one. It was separated. It was growing in the same pot as the other one we just saw. And I separated them and planted them in the ground back, I think it was back in March, something like that. Here's another in-ground loquat. Done a lot of growing. We're just gonna have to see how it survives all of this. Hopefully it will do. Now the things I am protecting, it's a little bit of overkill because this should be able to handle this weather no problem at all. But as you can see, I got 2 water barrels over here. We'll get around here on the other side. You'll see that got a little piece of fence up there, kind of strapped up against the water barrel. This is our changshaw, and again, it should be able to handle this cold no problem, but it's a young tree and this is going to be its first winter, so I'm going to do my best to make sure that it survives this winter. So I'm going to protect it like it was a little bit less cold hardy than it is. And then over here is our 10-degree tangerine. You can see I filled it in with pine needles. It looks just like the one over there pretty much as far as the size. Again, I'm just going to protect it. It should be able to survive to 10 degrees, but it's a young tree. First winter. I'm going to try to make sure it survives. So I've got that, 60-gallon water barrels, and I'm going to put frost jackets over both of them. And if they're going to be able to make it in this climate, that ought to help them survive. Might as well go over here, check out the garden. Really need to be busy working and not talking, but figured I wanted to get a record of some of this stuff. See what happens after this cold snap. See how well things survive. Been picking peppers today. I cleaned out the pepper bed of all the peppers that were salvageable, and we got quite a few. So over here is our jalapenos. Nice bag of jalapenos. You can see, but there's some nice ones in there. And then the next one here is our, what we make the sweet pickle peppers from. And these are sweet peppers that are hot. And we've been saving seed for several times now. And they've kind of morphed into something a little bit different. Like some of them are these big, huge ones, but they're extremely sweet, but sweeter than most bell peppers, but very hot too. This is about what they look like when we originally grew them. We've just been saving seeds over the years, and then you end up with some of these nice chunky ones. And that's the ones I'm trying to save the seed from. So you have a hot pepper that's got a little bit more heft to it. And then over here is our cubanelles. They look kind of similar to those, but these are cubanelles. Still got a few of those we were able to get. No big ones, but we were able to get a few of them anyway. And then the bell peppers. Got a nice bag here. Most of them are pretty small, but there's a few big ones in there. That's that one right there. You know, halfway decent size one. A lot of smaller ones. There's a fairly small one, but yeah, I mean, lots of peppers in that bag. As far as the only thing left I got is I gotta harvest these super hots over here. As soon as I finish this video, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get to, well, I guess I got to finish covering up the citrus trees over there. There's the other frost jacket. Let me go ahead and open up the greenhouse here, and I'll give you a quick peek inside. This is all the trees in there. Still got plenty of citrus to harvest in there. We still haven't harvested the grapefruit yet. We might do that sometime in the next couple of days. I did pull one of our ginger pots inside of here, the biggest one that had the flowering going on. I decided I'd try to keep it from freezing tonight. But other than that, that's pretty much all we got for tonight. There's our other pineapple guavas still in the containers. I don't think I'm gonna do anything with those but leave them right there. And so after a week of super cold weather, we'll just see how everything does. And with that, I need to get busy, so we're gonna go ahead and end the video. Until next time, be kind and enjoy your day.